You are honestly not going to believe what I found at Walmart recently. Today, I'm excited to share some new arrivals that are perfect to wear now at the end of summer and start transitioning your wardrobe into the fall season. Here's a quick look at my pre-pregnancy sizing for reference. I have a very short torso, long legs, pretty average height. I'm 5'5", but quick reminder, I'm currently 8 months pregnant, so these are all hopefully bump friendly, but all non-maternity in today's video. Just a heads up, I have a feeling that sizes are going to go very quickly once people find these because they are too good to pass up on. All right, let's jump into some affordable outfit finds from Walmart. All right, first up is this darling navy button front little ruffle mini dress. This retails for $28 and also comes in a bright tomato red option as well. Opted for the navy and I feel like it is so classic with the gold buttons. These are functional buttons. They have little, actually real pockets here. I thought they were going to be faux pockets, but they are a real pocket. And it's a really nice, like stretchy crepe material. It's 68% cotton. I personally love the length. It's about 33 inches. I'm wearing a size small, which is my normal size. It does have a lot of stretch to it. I do feel like the length is a tiny bit shorter on me right now, just with the bump situation. It's a really nice, thick, stretchy crepe material. Honestly feels way more expensive than $28. I love the neckline. It's a V. It sits really nicely. The sleeves are also a really great shape. They're not too long, not too short where they're capping. Sort of has a little bit of a drop hemline length. There's a little ruffle detail that starts here, but it doesn't feel too short. Sometimes little ruffle drop lengths. Dresses like this feel like my butt's hanging out even though it's not because of where the seam is. But this one's really comfortable. Because of the weight of this, I feel like it would work for spring, summer, and into the fall season. It would look really cute with some knee-high boots. To transition it, I styled it here just with a white sling back for more of a workwear type of look. This is one of those pieces that someone's gonna ask you where it's from and they are not gonna believe that it was 28 bucks from Walmart. All right, next up is this maxi dress. This is the violet floral print. It also comes in a darker black floral print, or if you prefer solid, it comes in black or a light blue color. This dress has a really flattering neckline. It's not super squared off, sort of V's here. Also has adjustable little ties here to cinch the waist. A very comfortable sort of fluttery sleeve. There's some elastic right here. I do think you could wear it off the shoulder if you really wanted to, but it doesn't feel super tight, so it might move around on you a little bit. With the flutter, it doesn't dip down too low. It's not showing my bra or anything. I styled it here as an end of summer workwear option with a little work tote. I have reviewed this in a little bit more detail. If you are on the market for a bag for fall or a work tote, I'll link that down below. And then I went for a little sling back. These are really affordable from Amazon. They're sort of a designer look for less, very comfortable. But with the length of this, I could do a flat if I wanted to. It is a true maxi, so keep that in mind if you're petite. Again, I'm 5'5" for height reference. This dress is 100% cotton. It is machine washable, and it retails for $25. I wanted to style this one more way. Here is how I would take the dress a little bit further into the fall season, styled a little more casually, but still very elevated. I just draped over this cotton sweater. This is one of my favorite sweaters that I have been wearing on repeat this year. It's also an affordable option under $50. And then I love an all white type of look. So I paired it with these Ivory knee-high boots. These are back again from last year and super comfortable if you're on the market for a lighter boot. The boots aren't too yellow or too white. They're a really nice crisp ivory color, which I was very picky on when I was on the hunt for a light boot. Stay tuned if you are looking for more of my favorite fall staples that I have in my wardrobe that I would recommend, that I get a lot of wear out of, cost per wear out of, that type of thing. Stay tuned because I do think I'm going to do an updated fall essentials video. And then I paired it with this Coach bag, which has like a two-toned look to it to pull in, again, the ivory, but also make it a little bit more fall with the two-tone. I've had this bag for a few years. I bought it in like the 2022 Nordstrom sale, I believe, but I'll link some of their current options down below. I cannot believe this top is still in stock. It is so precious and under $20. Also comes in black. I'm wearing a small. Has gorgeous eyelet detail. I love the bottom hem. So cute. It's lined just through here, so the lining stops, as you can see right there. Love the little scallop detail on the bottom. It's very bum friendly. I'm wearing my normal size small. Coloring wise, it's a really nice ivory. It's not leaning too yellow or too warm tone. It's a really nice creamy ivory color. Slight flutter sleeve that kind of comes out. It doesn't sag or slouch like some fluttery sleeves do. I also wanted to try out some of their maternity jeans because I don't wear jeans a ton, so I was looking for a more affordable option, but these are just not super flattering. They're very bunchy. There's a lot of material to them. I'm wearing a size small, which is a 4-6. Has like the navy little stretch here, and then this is like a faux pocket, but they're just too big, so maybe the next size down would be better, but I don't know, they almost, I guess, kind of seem like they're too long or something too. Like there's just way too much material in the leg for me. Next up is this olive dress. This one in this colorway is starting to get lower in inventory and size options, just a heads up, but it is still fully available in black ivory, and there's a blue color as well. There are some sizes still available in the olive. This flutter sleeve dress retails for 20 bucks and it's 100% cotton. Again, machine washable. Tunic neckline. It does have functional buttons. And then the smocking here is really nice. I like how they did the belt here. It's not just a smocked waistband, but a little bit thicker, a little bit better quality. And then it's just a tiny little ruffle detail on the sleeve. Does button all the way down. I am wearing a size small. I have it up over the bump, so it's a tiny bit shorter on me right now. I do feel like definitely workwear appropriate lengthwise. I feel like Walmart hemlines are always a little bit on the longer side. I do personally prefer a little bit of a shorter hemline though. I styled it here as a transitional work look with some darker kind of fall tone flats and a tote bag. You could also make it more casual with some white sneakers or even like a fall bootie for early fall dressing. This dress, especially in this colorway, is perfect for those of us who live in the South or Texas or somewhere where it stays a little bit warmer into the fall season, because the color still makes you lean into fall, but it's still not gonna overheat you, and it's 100% cotton as well. It retails for $25, also comes in 3 other color options. Has adjustable straps. This top is very flattering. I like this cut here and how it's kind of symmetrical here as well. Makes it definitely a little more flattering with a bump instead of going straight across. Has pockets. It's hitting me right at the ankle, so keep that in mind if you're petite, but a really comfortable maxi length. Can easily wear sandals. I paired it with these Tory Burch slide-on sandals. And then as the temperatures drop to take this further into fall, you could just throw on a little cardigan and switch out your shoes for a closed-toed shoe. You could do booties, boots, loafers if you wanted to kind of make it more workwear. Any sort of closed-toed sandal would make more sense in the fall. I do not feel cute at all in this dress, so we're going to keep this short and sweet, but still wanted to share. I think it's the bump that's causing most of the issues, to be honest, but it is just puckering at the hips really badly on me. I think just because the bump is pushing out more of the material, it's not gathering as much as it needs to be flattering, so not doing me any favors at the moment. But I got this dress because I know some of you like to dress a little more conservatively. You like options with sleeves. So I thought this could be a cute option, but honestly, now that I have it on, it's also kind of giving me robe vibes, just with like the wrap detail. Maybe it's just the bump causing the issues, but this one's definitely been my least favorite so far. It's about to storm, so the lighting is a little bit darker, but next up is this off the shoulder basic top. It is still fully in stock and it is only $13. Also comes in black. There's a really pretty wine color, which would be nice for fall, and then a camel-y tan option. So all great neutrals for the upcoming fall season. It has a mix of like cotton and some spandex, and it feels nice. It's not cheap and thin or anything like that. Like, it is kind of giving me Abercrombie vibes. Like Abercrombie does a great job with their basics, and I feel like they always have some really cool off the shoulder tops. So this would be a very comparable look for less option. If you're looking for more elevated basics, like I would reach for this for date night, girls night out, even Thanksgiving or holidays where you want to dress up a little bit more. I styled it here with a maxi skirt just to kind of switch it up. And honestly, maxi skirts are bump friendly. This one is old from Free People, but I will link to some similar options. I think I can also link to this one in case they do happen to restock it. These knee-high boots were one of my splurges in the Nordstrom sale this year, so they are definitely not super affordable, but holy moly, the quality is insanely different compared to my knee-high boots that are around like 200. They're like under 250. I'm wearing a size small. It is like, it comes down to about here. So it is like, it's not cropped or anything like that. And then this just folds over. So as you move your arms, it will move around a little bit. That's gonna bother you, but that's kind of the case with any fitted off the shoulder top like this. But I think it's a really great basic, especially for more elevated occasions. While this dress is bum friendly, I don't necessarily think it's doing me very many favors as far as being flattering on me. But if I wasn't pregnant, what I would do is belt this to cinch in the waist, and then I think it would be so stinking cute. I love this color. I'm really going to be leaning into this color this upcoming season. I think it will pair so nicely with my favorite like blush tones. This is basically the dress version to the top that I shared earlier. It is also available in the ivory and a black, but it has basically the exact same fit and even like the hemline. It is lined. I'm wearing a size small. Here is the length on me. So again, a little bit longer, more conservative length. So it will work for workwear early in the fall season. If I wanted to pair this with boots, I would definitely need a belt just to shorten the hemline a little bit on me. I do think the dress would be a little more flattering again if I didn't have a bump. I don't necessarily think you have to belt it, but if I had the option to, I would probably prefer that look. This color has already sold out once, so just keep that in mind, but as of today, it was fully restocked. This dress is currently on sale for just under $9, so very, very affordable find. Comes in a lot of color options as well. I hate these like little strings. I always cut them when I take the tags off type of thing. But it has a collar. It's a very, it almost like feels like a utility jacket, but it's thin and comfortable. It doesn't feel stiff. It has like some good movement to it. Tunic style neckline. It does have pockets. They are full length sleeves. I just rolled them up to the forearm. This dress kind of has the exact same situation as the last one where I don't love the length on me. I just prefer a shorter hemline, but this is where it sits right above the knee. In my ideal world, again, I would add a belt at the waist and pair it with like some knee-high boots, but here I just kept it casual with a white sneaker. Millennials, this is basically a slightly updated version of like the comfy t-shirt dress. That's how I would reach for this one and kind of wear and style it. Although it is a little more elevated with the collared neckline. It is also a very lightweight material, so it's a really good transitional piece, especially in the fall tones that it comes in because it has sleeves, it's a darker hue, but the material isn't too hot either. For an affordable event dress for the upcoming fall season, this one is only $22. I'm wearing it in the brown, but it also comes in black. I love a halter neckline. I feel like it is flattering on everybody. It has 3 buttons to do. Just FYI, I did have to unbutton them to get it over. This dress has ruching on the side, so even if you're not pregnant, I do feel like it'll be really flattering because of that ruche detail, but it is also very bum friendly if you need a fall wedding guest dress and you don't want to spend a ton of money on it. I'm wearing a size small. It has a slit on this side and nothing on this side, and it's a very stretchy, lighter weight material. It has some texture to it. It's midi length. With midis, I always have to do a heel. Personally, I feel a little too frumpy with a midi and a flat most of the time. Sometimes I can get away with my white sneakers. I have not reached for this clutch in years, but if you know, you know. This style was so popular like when I was in college, and I just thought the animal print kind of gave it a little more personality, I guess. The material on this one is primarily polyester. It definitely feels more synthetic than the other styles that I have shared, but it is super flattering and I love this color. It's a little bit more of a cool tone brown. And here it is styled for work. I just threw over a little plaid blazer. This one is more oversized. Plaid for fall is always, it always is in, it always works. I've had this blazer for like 5 or 6 years. It's old from H&M, but I will link some current options. And then I did switch out my heel for a different nude pump because the other ones kill my feet. I didn't even want to have them on for another minute or two. So these are definitely more comfortable. The only thing to keep in mind with this as a work dress is how tall you are. I'm 5'5". I don't feel like the slit is too high, but it does come above the knee about 2 inches or so. So just a heads up there. If you have any outfit requests for me, always feel free to let me know as well, and I can try to add those into future videos. I'll have all of the outfits from today's video linked down below along with my sizing, and if there are any new arrivals that catch my eye between when I film this and upload, I will also share those as like an early sneak peek as well. But thanks for watching, and I will be back again on Sunday with another fashion video. Bye!